We know how lonely we sometimes feel, how desperate. We know the root is not suicide, it's not self-harm. It's fighting, and fighting brings hope, resistance brings hope, and that's what we're all about. That's what we're all about. And you know how they say sometimes you see the cup half full or half empty, whatever. And you know, we can look at the world and see just bleakness and despair, and a movement that's so brutal that it scares everyone, except for us and many like us. But also we can see all the people who aren't joining that movement, all the people who refuse to support that movement, people who refuse to live on their knees. And that's what we all represent here, you know, and I think that's something to be really proud of, and to do it without promoting hate, without promoting fear, without violence. That is amazing. That is something we can all be so proud of. That is the movement we belong to. It's something that in history we will be remembered for doing that, I think, or I hope so, you know. Better be remembered. But, you know, and I think that's something we should always remember when we feel down. There is a lot of hope. There's a lot of hope. And I think, you know, also we're living in a time where everybody's trying to promote only their identity, rights for their identity, privileges for their identity, even if it means really privileges for those who run those so-called communities and not for people who, the women, for minorities, for gays, for ex-Muslims and so on and so forth. We're fighting for equal rights. Not for privileging anyone, but for giving people equal rights, for treating people equally, and despite any differences that we might have. So I think, you know, let's look at it that way. Maybe 52% want gay people to be killed, but that means there are, my maths is really bad, but 48% who don't. And trust me, take the sword of Islam off people's heads and a lot more people will be on our side than on theirs. A lot more. And we know it already. We can see it. So we have to remember who we are and how many people are with us. That's what we're here to celebrate today. The fights we've done, the fights that we're continuing to do, and we're going to win because justice and what is right is on our side, not on theirs. So have a great time. We've got the best DJ in all of London. And you better get up and dance and have fun now, and no more tears today, right? Okay?
Here, so I don't want to talk anymore. Eat, drink, dance, have a great time. We love you all, and happy Christmas and New Year.